Hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. I've taken some of the subwave structures out on this chart now because we don't need them anymore. And we talked in previous videos about that we could count a correction to the downside complete here. Just note that obviously this is the point here around the golden ratio within our yellow trend reversal area where price indeed could have bottomed and could have completed an overall wave 2 correction after it rallied between the 10th of March and the 19th or 20th of March in a wave 1, and then came down in a WXY correction in a wave 2. Okay, so it's done what it needs to do. It's come into the middle of our trend reversal area. It has reversed so far, but now we need to talk about, is the low really in, or can we get one more low? So at the moment, of course, it's not confirmed that we have bottomed, but the potential is certainly there. There are two scenarios we want to talk about. Both are part of the higher degree scenario that this is a 1-2 setup. And this again is likely as long as we're holding 1778. That's the condition. Of course, new bear market lows cannot be ruled out, but as long as we're holding 1778, we're focusing on this particular bullish scenario. Here, however, we have two, let's say, sub scenarios down here. We did expect at least a larger bounce into this area, which happened because we said, okay, so either we've bottomed here in a WXY correction and really could have completed this overall correction, and we would now be rallying in a third wave, like this, following this wave count directly. That could then take us to $30, $40, $50 over the next few weeks and months, okay? Or alternatively, we get one more low. That just depends on how I count the subdivisions of this structure, okay? So it is entirely possible here to get one more low. We just now need to see. I mean, we expected a move up, quite a substantial one. I think we had a substantial one. And we did say between $20.76 and $21.37 will be a decision point. So that means we need to see how does price react to that area. That's why we've got two counts here on the chart. So either the direct bullish breakout count, which is highlighted here in white, or the blue count where we would get one more low. So let's focus on the blue count first. This would mean we get one more low, but ideally still hold 1778 and would rally afterwards in a third wave. To make this count likely, or at least what conditions need to be fulfilled so we can follow this count. So price needed to rally in 3 waves, which happened. We have an A wave, we have a B wave, and we have a C wave that reached the ideal target. Could surely still squiggle a bit higher, but it should not break and sustain above $21.37. If it does break above $21.37, it will most likely have made 5 waves to the upside, and then it morphs into the white wave count, which is the bullish one. So for the blue count to be a likely one and to head further down, what needs to happen is it shouldn't break above 21.37, and it should break below imminent support, which is $20 here, the 50% retracement. I will explain in a minute why. And then I think we have a pretty good confirmation that we will make a new low in a 5th wave, ideally targeting $17.80, somewhere in that region, ideally not below that. Why is that important? Well, for a bullish breakout count to be really confirmed, I need to see 5 waves up off the lows. I can't see that in here. You can always make something work, but it's currently, in my opinion, only a 3-wave move up. Because I have an A wave, I have a B wave, and a C wave, and the C wave itself consists of 5 waves. So what I need to see is a clear 1 could be done. Wave 2 could be done. Wave 3 could be done, because it's basically, until here, it's basically the same as an ABC structure. But what now needs to happen, I want to see a healthy wave 4, ideally into the region here in the orange support area. I gave you that in the last video. To be honest, we already reached it, but I have no indication we have bottomed. So that's the support area between $20.70 and $20.15, with $20.40 being the ideal target for a 4th wave. If we get into this region, find support, and from my point of view, that it can absolutely spend a bit more time in here. and then get a fifth wave above resistance, above the 50% retracement, which again is a key target for the fourth wave. If it goes above the 2137 level, it is most likely not a wave 4 because it is too strong for a wave 4. On the flip side here, in the bullish count, if that white wave 4 goes below the 50% retracement, which is $20.15, and price sustains there, it's most likely not a wave 4 anymore, because it would be too much of a pullback for a likely wave 4. So these are the things we need to consider. And as long as we're holding that $20.15 level, we can get a fifth wave to the upside. And as soon as we have that fifth wave, above resistance would be ideal. Then I can confirm, okay, we have 5 up. So what we're now looking for, I will then be able to measure support. We can say, okay, this might count as a wave 1, again, a larger wave 1. And we're looking for a wave 2 pullback now in what could be an ABC or WXY correction. So basically you have your next 1-2 setup. And then we can define the next support area or trend reversal area. Basically what we did here, just in small. Yeah, here we also had a 1-2 setup. This yellow support area has been on the chart for weeks. And a turnaround was forecasted in this area. So ideally now, when we get those 5 waves up on the smaller scale, we can do the same thing again for the ABC pullback. And then it's all again, as soon as we have the A wave complete and the B wave, then we can calculate a more likely target for the C wave as well. So that's normally how it works. So at the moment, both scenarios are possible. Really we have a key pivot here at $20.15. That decides between one more high or a breakdown to maybe $17.80. And we've got a pivot at 21.37 that ideally we need to break above that to make the blue count less likely. These are the levels to watch here on the Solana chart. Certainly one of the good performers in the last few days. Now we face a little bit of a setback, which is expected in our resistance area here. And I will keep you updated. So yeah, hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, please check out the channel membership and also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter. There's additional content every day, some signals and additional content that we don't publish on YouTube. And you can find the links for those in the description. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.